Gautama Buddha often highlighted the virtue of discretion, questioning if you've ever felt exposed after revealing too much. Are you seeking the wisdom to preserve your inner peace by holding some truths close? This video is your guide to mastering the art of mindful sharing through the serene principles of Zen. The power of privacy in a share-all world. In today's digital age, where sharing every detail of our lives has become the norm, the art of discretion has never been more crucial. This session delves into why it's essential to keep certain aspects of our lives private and how this practice benefits us. Drawing on the teachings of Gautama Buddha, we will explore the virtues of modesty and the strength found in silence. Cultivating peace through self-sufficiency. Learn about the tranquility that comes from self-reliance and not seeking external validation. Mastering your inner dialogue, controlling your thoughts and emotions rather than being governed by them, is a key Buddhist practice. We will guide you on how to align your life with your deepest values, safeguarding against the perils of oversharing and maintaining focus on what truly matters. Stories of wisdom and modesty. Through engaging stories and real-life examples, we will illustrate the importance of cherishing your private achievements and inner growth. Discover how to navigate life's challenges with calmness and wisdom, recognizing that true fulfillment stems from noble deeds, not public accolades. From insight to action. By the end of this video, you will have gained invaluable insights into maintaining your privacy and protecting your inner peace. Embrace the teachings of Buddha to cultivate a deeper, more reflective approach to what you share and why. Stay with us to transform your perspective on sharing and privacy. Lesson 1. Understanding self-exposure. In our modern world, understanding self-exposure is crucial. Self-exposure means sharing too much about ourselves, often without realizing the risks involved. With social media and the internet, it's easy to overshare. Many people post their daily lives, personal feelings, and even intimate details online without understanding the consequences. When we expose too much of ourselves, we open up to criticism, judgment, and even exploitation. Real-world problems associated with self-exposure are numerous. For instance, sharing personal information on social media can lead to privacy issues. Hackers and malicious individuals can use this information to their advantage, putting us at risk. Additionally, oversharing can have emotional consequences. When we put our thoughts and feelings out there for everyone to see, we might face negative comments and opinions that can hurt our self-esteem. There are countless stories of people who have faced bullying or harassment online because they shared too much about their personal lives. To avoid these problems, it's essential to practice mindfulness in our interactions both online and offline. Mindfulness means being aware of what we share and who we share it with. Setting clear personal boundaries is also crucial. Boundaries help us protect our private lives and keep our mental peace intact. We should utilize privacy settings on our social media accounts and think twice before posting something personal. Valuing our personal space and privacy can lead to a more peaceful and balanced life. Modesty and discretion are vital when it comes to sharing information about ourselves. Being modest means not bragging or showing off, and discretion involves being careful about what we reveal. Together, these qualities can help us maintain our dignity and protect ourselves from unnecessary exposure. Stories of people who live modestly and discreetly often show how they manage to stay out of trouble and lead peaceful lives. By being modest, we can avoid envy and jealousy from others, and by being discreet, we can keep our lives private and serene. Achieving tranquility of mind and self-sufficiency is another important aspect. When we don't rely on others for validation and approval, we become more self-sufficient. This self-reliance brings peace of mind because we are not constantly seeking affirmation from others. Techniques such as meditation and self-reflection can help us become more self-sufficient. Real-world examples include people who choose to live simple lives, focusing on their own growth and happiness rather than seeking attention from others. In conclusion, understanding self-exposure and learning to manage it through mindfulness, modesty, and self-sufficiency can greatly improve our lives. By being aware of what we share and protecting our personal boundaries, we can lead a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Let the wisdom of Zen guide you in making thoughtful choices about what you reveal to the world, and find strength in keeping some things just for yourself. Lesson 2. Gautama Buddha's wisdom on self-control. Self-control offers timeless guidance that is simple yet profound. It is about finding balance and not giving in to every impulse or desire. One of Buddha's central teachings is the middle way. The middle way means avoiding extremes and finding a balanced approach to life. Instead of indulging in every pleasure or denying ourselves completely, we seek a moderate path. This balance helps us live more peacefully and avoid the highs and lows that can disrupt our lives. Self-restraint is another key aspect of Buddha's teachings. Self-restraint means having the ability to control our desires and actions. Buddha taught that by practicing self-restraint, we can avoid actions that lead to suffering. For example, if we learn to control our anger, we can avoid saying or doing things that we might regret later. Stories from Buddha's life illustrate this beautifully. When faced with provocation, Buddha responded with calmness and understanding, showing how self-restraint can lead to better outcomes. Mindfulness and awareness are crucial for practicing self-control. Mindfulness means being present in the moment and aware of our thoughts and actions. By being mindful, we can notice when we are about to act on impulse and choose a more thoughtful response. Simple practices like meditation can help us develop this awareness. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts without being controlled by them, allowing us to make wiser choices. Mastering one's inner self is about understanding and controlling our own minds. This means recognizing our emotions and thoughts, but not letting them dictate our actions. Buddha's teachings encourage us to look inward and understand our true nature. By mastering our inner self, we can respond to situations calmly and wisely rather than reacting impulsively. Real-life examples of people who have mastered their inner selves show us the strength and peace that come from this practice. Living according to one's values is essential for self-control. Buddha taught that living in alignment with our values helps us stay true to ourselves and avoid actions that lead to regret. When we are clear about what we value, it becomes easier to make decisions that are in line with those values. This helps us maintain integrity and self-respect. Stories of individuals who have lived according to their values show us the power of this practice in leading a fulfilling and meaningful life. In conclusion, Gautama Buddha's wisdom on self-control teaches us to find balance through the middle way, practice self-restraint, and cultivate mindfulness and awareness. By mastering our inner selves and living according to our values, we can achieve a peaceful and fulfilling life. These teachings guide us to make thoughtful choices, avoid unnecessary suffering, and live with greater harmony and wisdom. Let Buddha's teachings inspire you to develop self-control and find your own path to inner peace. Lesson 3. The power of silence. The power of silence is a profound concept in Zen Buddhism. Embracing silence can bring peace and clarity to our lives. In our noisy world, Finding moments of quiet can help us reconnect with ourselves and understand our thoughts and feelings better. Silence allows us to step back from the chaos and reflect on what truly matters. Reducing noise in our lives is crucial. Noise doesn't just mean sound, but also the constant distractions that pull us away from inner peace. These distractions can be social media, non-stop news, or even continuous talking. By reducing these sources of noise, we create a quiet space for our minds to rest and recharge. Simple steps like setting aside time each day without electronics or finding a quiet place to sit can make a big difference. Turning off notifications on your phone and spending time in nature can also help reduce noise and bring a sense of calm. Silent communication is another powerful tool. It involves expressing ourselves without words, using our presence and body language. Often, silence speaks louder than words. In moments of deep thought or emotion, a simple touch or a calm presence can communicate more effectively than any spoken message. Learning to communicate silently can strengthen our relationships and help us connect on a deeper level. For instance, sitting quietly with a friend or loved one in a time of need can show more support and empathy than trying to find the right words to say. Exercising control and building resilience through silence is a key lesson. When we choose silence, we learn to control our reactions and emotions. Instead of reacting immediately, we take a moment to reflect. This pause can prevent us from saying or doing things we might regret. It builds emotional resilience, allowing us to handle stress and challenges more effectively. Real-life examples include people who practice meditation and find that silence helps them stay calm and focused in difficult situations. Taking a moment of silence before responding to a stressful email or conversation can help us respond more thoughtfully and less emotionally. Cultivating inner wisdom is perhaps the most profound benefit of embracing silence. In the quiet moments, we can hear our inner voice and gain insights that are often drowned out by the noise of daily life. Practices like meditation and quiet reflection help us tap into this inner wisdom. Many great thinkers and leaders have found that their best ideas come during moments of silence. By regularly practicing silence, we can unlock our full potential and live more wisely. Taking a few minutes each day to sit in silence can help clear the mind and bring new ideas and solutions to the surface. In conclusion, the power of silence can transform our lives. By embracing silence, reducing noise, using silent communication, and building resilience, we can cultivate a deeper inner wisdom. These practices help us find peace in a chaotic world and connect with our true selves. Let the quiet moments guide you to a place of calm and understanding, and discover the profound power of silence in your life. Lesson 4. Inner Strength and Resilience. Resilience is key to facing life's challenges. Inner strength helps us stay grounded, while resilience allows us to bounce back from setbacks. These qualities are essential for leading a balanced and fulfilling life. One way to build inner strength is through meditation. Meditation helps us connect with our inner self, bringing clarity and calmness. By sitting quietly and focusing on our breath, we can clear our minds and strengthen our inner core. This practice teaches us to stay present and focused, no matter what is happening around us. Many people who meditate regularly find that they are more peaceful and less reactive to stress. Simple daily meditation, even for just a few minutes, can make a big difference in our mental and emotional health. Overcoming challenges is another part of building inner strength. Life is full of obstacles, but how we respond to them makes all the difference. When we face difficulties, it's important to stay calm and think clearly. Stories of individuals who have faced great challenges and emerged stronger show us that resilience is built through experience. For instance, someone who loses their job might see it as an opportunity to pursue a new career path. By viewing challenges as opportunities for growth, we can build our resilience. Every challenge we overcome adds to our strength and prepares us for future obstacles. Self-reliance is also crucial for inner strength. Being self-reliant means trusting ourselves to handle whatever comes our way. It involves taking responsibility for our actions and decisions. When we are self-reliant, we don't depend on others for our happiness or success. This independence helps us stay strong and confident. Simple practices like setting goals and working towards them, or learning new skills, can boost our self-reliance. By taking charge of our own lives, we become more empowered and resilient. Valuing secrets and achievements is important for maintaining inner strength. We don't need to share everything with others. Keeping some accomplishments to ourselves can give us a sense of pride and fulfillment. This practice helps us build confidence without seeking external validation. Real-life examples include people who work quietly towards their goals and celebrate their successes privately. By valuing our own achievements, we reinforce our inner strength. This personal pride can be a source of motivation and resilience. Introspection and self-reflection are essential for building resilience. Taking time to reflect on our actions, thoughts, and feelings helps us understand ourselves better. This understanding leads to personal growth and stronger inner resilience. Regular self-reflection can help us identify patterns in our behavior and make positive changes. Many people find that journaling, or simply taking a few minutes each day to think about their experiences, can lead to greater self-awareness and resilience. Reflecting on our progress helps us appreciate our journey and stay motivated. In conclusion, building inner strength and resilience involves meditation, overcoming challenges, self-reliance, valuing secrets and achievements, and introspection. These practices help us stay grounded and bounce back from setbacks. By developing these qualities, we can lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. Let these lessons guide you to find your inner strength and resilience, enabling you to face life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Lesson 5. The Art of Detachment. The art of detachment is a key idea in Zen Buddhism. It teaches us to let go of our attachments and find peace within ourselves. Detachment doesn't mean we stop caring about people or things. It means we stop clinging to them. By practicing detachment, we can live more freely and happily. Understanding detachment is the first step. Detachment means not being overly attached to outcomes, possessions, or people. It allows us to experience life without being controlled by our desires and fears. For example, if we are too attached to success, we might feel devastated by failure. However, if we practice detachment, we can see success and failure as part of our journey and learn from both. This mindset helps us stay balanced and calm no matter what happens. By seeing everything as a part of the journey, we can appreciate both the ups and downs of life. Detachment from materialism is another important aspect. Our society often values possessions and wealth, but these things can create stress and dissatisfaction. By letting go of the need for more and more things, we can find contentment in what we have. This doesn't mean we can't enjoy nice things, but we don't rely on them for our happiness. People who live simply often find that they are happier and more fulfilled because they focus on experiences and relationships rather than possessions. For instance, someone who values spending time with loved ones over buying the latest gadgets often finds deeper satisfaction in life. Emotional detachment is about not letting our emotions control us. This doesn't mean we suppress our feelings. It means we acknowledge them without being overwhelmed. For instance, if someone says something hurtful, instead of reacting angrily, we can take a step back and observe our emotions. This helps us respond calmly and thoughtfully. Emotional detachment allows us to maintain inner peace and make better decisions, even in stressful situations. By practicing this, we can avoid unnecessary conflicts and maintain healthier relationships. Warning against ego and vanity is another crucial lesson in detachment. Our ego often wants recognition and praise, but this can lead to vanity and pride. By letting go of our ego, we can focus on what truly matters. Buddha taught that true happiness comes from humility and selflessness, not from seeking approval or admiration from others. Real-life examples include people who achieve great things but remain humble and grounded. They understand that their worth is not defined by external validation. For instance, a person who volunteers quietly without seeking praise finds joy in the act itself, rather than in others' recognition. True achievement in noble acts is the final key point. Detachment helps us see that real success comes from our actions and their impact on others, not from titles or material gains. Noble acts like kindness, compassion, and generosity bring lasting fulfillment. Stories of people who dedicate their lives to helping others show us that these acts of selflessness lead to deep satisfaction and joy. By focusing on noble acts, we can lead a meaningful life and find true happiness. For example, a teacher who inspires students to reach their potential feels a profound sense of accomplishment. In conclusion, the art of detachment helps us let go of attachments and find inner peace. By understanding detachment, letting go of materialism, practicing emotional detachment, avoiding ego and vanity, and focusing on noble acts, we can live a more balanced and fulfilling life. These practices allow us to experience life fully without being controlled by our desires and fears. Let the wisdom of detachment guide you to a place of calm and understanding, helping you navigate life with grace and wisdom. Lesson 6. Practicing humility. Practicing humility is a key teaching in Zen Buddhism. It helps us live a balanced and peaceful life. Humility means understanding our own limits and knowing we are not above others. It allows us to live more honestly and connect with people on a deeper level. The virtue of humility teaches us to be modest and not boast about our achievements. When we practice humility, we can appreciate our successes without needing to show off. This doesn't mean we shouldn't be proud of what we achieve, but it means we don't seek validation from others. Humility helps us stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. For example, a skilled artist who keeps learning and growing without seeking constant praise shows humility. They find joy in the process, not just in the applause. Humility in action means treating others with respect and kindness, no matter their status or ability. It means listening to others and valuing their opinions. When we practice humility, we know that everyone has something valuable to offer. This approach builds mutual respect and understanding. Real-life examples include leaders who listen to their team's ideas and give credit to others for their contributions. These leaders inspire loyalty and cooperation because they value everyone's input. Letting go of ego is a crucial part of humility. Our ego often drives us to seek attention and approval. By letting go of ego, we can focus on our true selves and our deeper values. Buddha taught that true happiness comes from within, not from external praise. When we let go of our ego, we can live more peacefully and honestly. A simple way to practice this is to remind ourselves that we are all part of a greater whole, and our worth doesn't depend on being better than others. For example, a person who finds joy in their work without needing to be the best shows this principle. Acceptance of life's challenges with calmness is another key point in practicing humility. Staying calm and balanced, even in tough situations, is what equanimity means. When we accept that challenges are a part of life, we can face them with grace and wisdom. This acceptance helps us remain humble and strong. Real-life stories of people who overcome adversity with a calm and steady mind show us the power of equanimity. By seeing challenges as chances to learn and grow, we can keep our humility and inner peace. Facing challenges with grace and wisdom means using our experiences to become better and wiser. When we face difficulties with humility, we can learn valuable lessons and grow stronger. This approach helps us stay grounded and focused on our personal growth. Stories of individuals who turn setbacks into opportunities for growth demonstrate the power of this mindset. In conclusion, practicing humility involves understanding our limits, appreciating successes without showing off, treating others with respect, letting go of ego, and accepting life's challenges with calmness. These practices help us stay grounded, build better relationships, and find true happiness from within. Let the wisdom of humility guide you to a more balanced and fulfilling life, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Lesson 7. Mindful relationships. Mindful relationships are essential for a balanced and fulfilling life. They help us connect with others deeply and meaningfully. By being present and attentive, we can build stronger, more supportive relationships. Building mindful connections starts with being fully present when we are with others. This means putting away distractions like phones and truly listening to what the other person is saying. When we give someone our full attention, we show that we value and respect them. For example, instead of thinking about what to say next, focus on understanding the other person's words and feelings. This level of attention can transform a simple conversation into a meaningful connection. When we listen deeply, we create a space where others feel heard and appreciated, fostering trust and intimacy. Protecting personal boundaries is crucial for healthy relationships. Boundaries help us maintain our individuality and prevent us from becoming overwhelmed. They ensure that we can take care of ourselves while being there for others. Setting clear boundaries involves communicating our needs and limits respectfully. For instance, if you need time alone to recharge, let your loved ones know. Respecting each other's boundaries creates a safe space for everyone involved and prevents resentment from building up. It's important to remember that boundaries are not about keeping people out, but about making our relationships healthier and more sustainable. Compassionate communication is at the heart of mindful relationships. It means speaking with kindness and empathy. When we communicate compassionately, we consider the other person's feelings and perspectives. This approach can resolve conflicts and strengthen bonds. For example, instead of accusing someone of being late, express how their lateness affects you and listen to their side of the story. Compassionate communication builds trust and understanding, making our relationships more resilient. By approaching conversations with empathy, we can transform potential conflicts into opportunities for deeper connection and understanding. Exercising control and building resilience in relationships involves managing our reactions and emotions when we face disagreements or stressful situations. It's important to stay calm and think before reacting. This helps prevent misunderstandings and hurt feelings. Techniques like taking a deep breath or counting to 10 can give us the space needed to respond thoughtfully. For example, if a friend says something hurtful, pause and consider their words before responding. This practice can strengthen our relationships and build emotional resilience. It teaches us to approach challenges with a clear mind and a calm heart, fostering stronger and more supportive relationships. Valuing secrets and achievements within, Our relationships means recognizing and celebrating the successes and private moments that strengthen our bonds. Sharing achievements and keeping certain things between trusted individuals can deepen our connections. It shows that we trust and value each other's confidence. For example, celebrating a friend's promotion privately can mean more than posting it on social media. This approach respects their privacy and strengthens the trust between you. By keeping some moments special and private, we build a deeper sense of trust and intimacy. In conclusion, mindful relationships involve being present, protecting boundaries, communicating with compassion, exercising control, and valuing private moments. These practices help us connect deeply with others and build strong, supportive relationships. By being mindful in our interactions, we can create a harmonious and fulfilling social life. Let these principles guide you in cultivating relationships that are both meaningful and resilient, enhancing your overall well-being and happiness. Lesson 8. Finding inner peace. Finding inner peace is a journey that involves several practices and mindsets. Inner peace means feeling calm and centered no matter what is happening around us. It helps us handle stress and challenges with grace and strength. Techniques for inner peace start with meditation. Meditation allows us to quiet our minds and focus on the present moment. By sitting quietly and focusing on our breath, we can let go of our worries and find a sense of calm. Regular meditation can help us feel more centered and less reactive to stress. Even a few minutes each day can make a big difference. Many people find that starting and ending their day with meditation sets a peaceful tone for their entire day. Guided meditations, which are available through various apps and online platforms, can be especially helpful for beginners. Overcoming inner turmoil is another important step. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's easy to get caught up in our emotions. To find inner peace, we need to learn how to manage our thoughts and feelings. One way to do this is through mindfulness. Mindfulness means being aware of our thoughts and feelings without judging them. By observing our emotions without getting swept away, we can respond more calmly to life's challenges. This helps us stay balanced and reduces inner turmoil. Practicing mindfulness can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths and paying attention to the present moment whenever we feel overwhelmed. Sustaining peace in chaos is about maintaining our inner calm even when things are hectic. This can be challenging, but it is possible with practice. One technique is to take deep breaths when we feel overwhelmed. Deep breathing helps calm our nervous system and brings us back to the present moment. Another technique is to create a peaceful space in our home where we can retreat when we need to. This could be a quiet corner with a comfortable chair and some calming music. By having a go-to place for peace, we can better sustain our inner calm. Additionally, practicing yoga or other gentle exercises can help maintain this sense of calm during busy times. Acceptance and letting go are crucial for inner peace. Many times we hold on to things that cause us stress and anxiety. This could be past mistakes, worries about the future, or things we cannot control. Learning to accept these things and let them go can bring us a deep sense of peace. This doesn't mean we give up on improving our lives, but we stop fighting against things we cannot change. By letting go, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and can focus on what truly matters. Writing down our worries and then physically discarding the paper can be a symbolic way to let go. Embracing stillness is the final key to finding inner peace. In our busy lives, we rarely take time to simply be still. Stillness allows us to connect with ourselves and the present moment. It gives us a chance to reflect and recharge. Practices like sitting quietly in nature, listening to calming music, or simply doing nothing for a few minutes each day can help us embrace stillness. By incorporating stillness into our daily routine, we can find a deeper sense of peace and contentment. Even short moments of stillness, such as enjoying a cup of tea without any distractions, can significantly enhance our sense of inner peace. In conclusion, finding inner peace involves meditation, overcoming inner turmoil, sustaining peace in chaos, acceptance and letting go, and embracing stillness. These practices help us stay calm and centered no matter what life throws our way. By cultivating inner peace, we can navigate life with greater ease and joy. Let these principles guide you to a place of calm and understanding, helping you find true inner peace. Lesson 9. Zen Wisdom for Daily Life. Zen wisdom offers practical insights that can bring peace, clarity, and purpose to our daily lives. By integrating these principles, we can enhance our overall well-being and navigate our routines with mindfulness and intention. Applying Zen teachings to daily routines is about being fully present in everything we do. Zen encourages us to give our full attention to each task, whether it's eating, working, or spending time with loved ones. Being present means savoring each moment and appreciating the richness of our experiences. For example, instead of rushing through a meal or being distracted by phones, we can focus on tasting and enjoying each bite, which turns eating into a moment of peace and joy. Even routine activities like washing dishes or taking a walk can become more meaningful when approached with mindfulness. Living in the present is another essential aspect of Zen wisdom. Often we dwell on the past or worry about the future, causing unnecessary stress and anxiety. Zen teaches us that the present moment is the only time that truly exists. By focusing on the here and now, we can reduce stress and increase our enjoyment of life. Simple practices like taking deep breaths, observing our surroundings, and appreciating the small beauties around us can help us stay grounded and find calm amidst chaos. Cultivating gratitude is a powerful practice that helps us appreciate what we have rather than focusing on what we lack. Gratitude shifts our perspective towards greater happiness and contentment. We can cultivate gratitude by keeping a daily journal of things we are thankful for, or by taking a moment each day to reflect on our blessings. Expressing thanks for simple pleasures like a warm meal or a kind gesture can significantly enhance our sense of well-being. Daily mindfulness practices are crucial for integrating Zen wisdom into our lives. Mindfulness involves being aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. Simple exercises such as mindful breathing, body scans, or mindful walking can help us stay connected to the present moment. By incorporating these practices into our daily routines, even for a few minutes each morning or evening, we can cultivate inner calm and clarity, reducing overall stress levels. Embracing simplicity is the final key point of Zen wisdom. It teaches us to simplify our lives by letting go of unnecessary possessions and distractions. Simplifying doesn't mean giving up everything, but rather focusing on what truly matters. Decluttering our living spaces, simplifying our schedules, and engaging in meaningful activities can help us lead more intentional and fulfilling lives. A tidy and uncluttered environment contributes to a clearer, more peaceful mind. In conclusion, integrating Zen wisdom into daily life involves being present, living in the moment, cultivating gratitude, practicing mindfulness, and embracing simplicity. These practices can transform our daily routines, bringing greater peace, clarity, and joy. By incorporating Zen principles into our lives, we can navigate each day with greater ease and purpose. Let these teachings guide you in creating a life filled with mindfulness and serenity. Conclusion: Throughout this journey, we have delved into the profound wisdom of Zen Buddhism and explored how its teachings can profoundly impact and improve our lives. Here's a recap of the key insights we've uncovered. Self-exploration and setting boundaries. We involve setting boundaries and valuing our privacy. This self-awareness is crucial for maintaining our well-being and fostering healthy relationships. Self-control and mindfulness. Gautama Buddha's teachings on self-control highlight the importance of balance and mindfulness. By staying present and aware, we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and clarity. Embracing silence. Silence is not merely the absence of noise, but a powerful tool for quiet reflection and inner peace. By embracing moments of silence, we can reconnect with ourselves and find clarity amidst the chaos of daily life. Building inner strength and resilience. Cultivating inner strength and resilience enables us to face life's challenges with grace and determination. This involves meditation, overcoming adversity, and fostering self-reliance. Practicing humility. Humility keeps us grounded and connected with others. It teaches us to value modesty, respect, and the importance of listening, thereby deepening our relationships and fostering mutual understanding. The art of detachment. Detachment teaches us to let go of material and emotional attachments, freeing ourselves from unnecessary burdens and finding greater happiness in simplicity and freedom. Mindful relationships. Mindful relationships emphasize being present and compassionate in our interactions, fostering deeper connections and enriching our lives with meaningful experiences. Finding inner peace. Inner peace is cultivated through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, acceptance, and embracing stillness. These practices help us remain calm and centered no matter what challenges life presents. By applying Zen wisdom in our daily lives, we learn to live in the present moment, practice gratitude, and simplify our surroundings. This approach makes our lives more manageable and enjoyable, guiding us towards greater peace, clarity, and purpose. Each of these teachings offers a path to a more balanced and fulfilling life. By integrating these principles into our daily routines, we can navigate our days with mindfulness, serenity, and joy. Remember, the journey to inner peace and wisdom is ongoing, with each step bringing us closer to a life of harmony and fulfillment. Let these lessons inspire you to live a life of mindfulness and wisdom, creating a harmonious and joyful existence. Embrace these teachings, and may they guide you towards true happiness and inner peace, regardless of the challenges you may face.